Have you ever had someone so inspiring in your life that they transform your life in a new direction? I'm going to share you a story about someone so special in my life, and she's still in my life today. Her name is Jo Stone. This lady was my PE teacher, and I remember it was one of the first days of the athletic season, and I love sport, but I was never ever the best. And I remember it was my first time picking up a discus. And when I picked it up, I remember Jo's face. She come up to me and she said, "Wow, you're going to be so good. Please come after school, come before school and practice with me." And I couldn't believe it. This lady, she was like a goddess. Like, I was so inspired by her, the way she used to move and talk and help the children. She was just like light every single day, so happy. So I couldn't wait to meet her. And I used to get up at 5 a.m, walk to school, practice with her. And there were some other children that would come and practice. And then after school. And each time I see her, she used to say something to enable me to believe in myself. And one time she said to me, "When you do the district sports, you're going to win. You're going to do so amazing." And she was putting these visions in my head. I never ever used to believe in myself. I always used to think this is me and that's it. But when I used to practice with Jo, I realized practice is making me progress. So I want to do as much as I can. If I'm to do nothing, nothing would ever change. And of course, when we start something, we're down there. We're always going to start as a beginner. But if we keep practicing, we stay focused and we listen to the professional who knows so much more, we will keep moving forward. Anyway, when it got to the big day of the district sports, I invited my mum and she come to watch. And that day, not only did I win, I broke the whole record. And I think I'm still holding it today. It was held since 1950 something and I broke it. And I remember they kept calling out my name. "Kim Box has broken the district record." And that started from Jo putting that belief in me. As time went on, I actually became a teacher and I love teaching kids. I love giving them self-belief and making them become whatever they want to be. And then suddenly I decided to have a career transition. I wanted to start helping people from all over the world transform their body and their lives. And I got an email from Jo and it said, "Hey Kim, I know this is strange. I'm your old PE teacher, but please can you help me? I've seen what you've done. And of course I can't leave home because I've got children." And I remember when I was 14, Jo actually had to leave from being my teacher. She gave birth to 2 children with disabilities and she couldn't come back. So all of that time later, she's still at home taking care of them. And she kind of hit a barrier. But of course, I wanted to help my teacher. And of course, with any barrier, we just find a solution. As soon as you reach out to a professional, they will help you. They will help guide you. So Jo actually started her transformation from her home. She just got basic weights and off she went on her journey until, and I'm going to show you the picture, this amazing transformation. And it started with a photo shoot. I remember I said to her, "Jo, we need a goal. We need something to push you out of your comfort zone." And she laughed at me. She said, "I'm not ready for a photo shoot." And I said, "Of course you're not." Just like me, when I was getting ready for districts, I was never ready at the beginning, but I practiced and then on the big day I won. And that's exactly what you're going to do. So without Jo even realizing, when she helped me as a child to give me self-belief, she gave me the gift to actually help her back and do exactly the same thing. So she believed in herself and we set the goal. So we had a destination to work towards and all she had to do was become the best version of herself. When it got to the big day, she looked incredible. And then after, I said to her, "I'm so proud. Look how far you've come." but imagine how far you can go. So after then, we kept setting new goals, and she got better and better and better. And now she's inspiring all the people around her. And it actually got to the pandemic. So Joe started going to the gym, but obviously when a barrier comes, we need to find solutions. So she went back to her home gym. But this time, someone else reached out to me for help. It was her son, Billy. So I was in Dubai, Billy was back in England, and he sent me a message. Hey, Kim, you've changed my mum's life. Please, can you help me? And I said, of course I can. I can meet you on Zoom. I'll teach you how to work out, and you'll start step by step. So now Billy, who's actually deaf, started with me during the pandemic from home because he see that was normal. His mum worked out at home. So why can't he do that? Your kids will do what you do, not what you say. And there's always a solution. So Billy started his journey until eventually he completely transformed himself. And you're going to see the picture appear. And not only that, Billy transformed himself so much. One of my good friends, Chris Gow, who is a cricketer, was so impressed. He sent him a message, and here it is. So Billy was so happy and so inspired because he played cricket and he continued on his journey. And now even Billy is going to the gym on his own, recreating his whole life. So not only do we create our life, we can recreate our life at any point. And Jo continues to inspire so many people around her. And I'm going to share with you some transformations that actually come from Jo, more students, friends that decided to work with me because they see if someone can do it, then they can too. But this lady actually helped me. So I want you to remember, if you've got the opportunity to help someone, however small or big it may be, please do it because you don't know what someone's going through. And also over time, I promise you it will come back. It will come back in some way. And that's exactly what Jo did for me. She helped me, and then eventually over time I was able to help her. If you can relate to this and you've helped anyone around you and then suddenly it's come back, please comment below. And I look forward to seeing you again with my next story of transformation and inspiration.